Intuitive Edge here. Welcome to my channel. This is where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. I want to take a look at our week ahead. I know it's already starting the week. I meant to get this out earlier in the day, but here it is, so we'll just go with it. So our week ahead, this will be through the end of the month. What's going to be the energies this last week of May? So the first thing I sense is that there's going to be some type of upset this week. Upsetting of the apple cart. When I checked in regarding like what are the energies going to be in the news, what's going to be happening in the realm of the political and that kind of thing, I got a sense of a relentless digging for the truth and an uncovering of something kept hidden from view. Now, someone is going to go there. Someone's going to take that dive and go digging into something that has been like off limits. They're going to actually be like brave enough to do it. And I felt I'm referring to my notes here. I write everything down. Many people involved trying to keep things hidden, but there was a sense of like there's nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. And most is coming to light and is already known. So the majority of whatever this uncovering is already known, it's already out there, but there's more, okay? Most of it's out, but not all of it. There's actually more to the story, and I think that's what's maybe going to start to spill out into the news cycle coming up. So I asked about the financial markets, what's going on with that, and I've got a sense of surrender, and a struggle in the markets. Not that things were underwater per se, but there was a struggle to rise to prominence again. And I also got a sense of something new in the works related to the financial markets. I got that plans are to begin its rollout in phases. It's here, but not yet. And I don't know if this is like a new monetary system or a new way of putting the financial system together. Like something's new. They're wanting to roll it out, but it's like not yet. There's a little bit of a stall before it gets unveiled. Okay. Not sure what that is, but I guess we'll find out in due course. Now on the global scene, I got the card of fear, worry, anxiety, the 9 of Swords. And there was just a sense of just fear, just a lot of fear. I did sense that it was mostly exaggerated fears, but fears nonetheless. So the next card was on the hidden this week. Now we have the 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands reversed on that. And the message I got with this is someone who thought they had the upper hand will struggle to keep that appearance going. So somebody who thought that they had the advantage is going to try to keep that vision alive with either the media or the public. But I also sense that the help that person's been counting on is being scattered. Okay, I'm not sure who this is referring to or what that's about, but somebody is keeping up appearances to make it look like they're in control or that they have the upper hand, but they really don't. Again, I'm not sure who that is or if that's a group or who it's referring to, whether it's a person or a collective. Now, the next card was interesting. The question was, what's the hope this week? And I got a really curious card on that. I got the Ten of Swords. Now, this card is the imagery on this card. I used my cat deck. And this cat is backed up against a wall. And there's nowhere to go. It's a card of endings. Things done, things finished, it's over, ending. And in the position of the hope, I thought that was very curious. So I'm wondering if truth has backed untruth up against a wall, and that gives us hope that there's truth coming out, that untruth is going to be exposed, or just exactly what that means, I'm not entirely sure. Again, keeping with this theme, coming with the cards, there seemed to be more to this story of truth coming out, things being exposed, a little bit more being uncovered. It seemed like kind of an underlying theme out of all the cards I looked at. And the next question was no different. This is on the past. What is leaving? Now we have a nice card, the Queen of Cups. And this is what energy is leaving. Now, the Queen of Cups is being grounded, feeling secure, feeling very much at peace in terms of your relationships, people around you, feeling secure in your home, your whatever. Now, with that feeling of security, kind of like feeling insulated. With that leaving, it made me feel and think that someone who, or maybe a group, I don't know, but once being insulated and protected and well off, now that person is struggling and being exposed, and it went right back into that 10 of Swords, that 10 of Sky in the cat deck, of someone being backed up against a wall. So that feeling of security and being insulated is being turned on its head into being exposed. Okay. Now, the last question is on the future. So what is coming? And we had the Earth Tom. This is the Pentacles, the Knight. Now, this is a card, the cat in this deck is carrying a kitten over this chasm in his mouth. He's carrying it back, and it's going right back to that queen that is leaving. So the energy is heading to her. That's what's leaving, and it's leading right back into this being backed up against a wall and feeling exposed again. So it's all kind of coming around and telling this story. And I thought with that cat bringing the kitten back, felt like someone being brought in for questioning, or being brought to justice, or being brought forward to testify, or something like that. So some energy being brought back in, going to leave somebody feeling vulnerable and exposed. Now, I'm not sure if all of this is going to happen this week. Sometimes when I do these weekly spreads, seems like I might get on a trail of something that starts in this week. And I'm seeing kind of where it's going to end up. And sometimes as I've looked back on my weekly readings, what comes to me, what starts out in 1 week, maybe finishes 2-3 weeks out. But it kind of gets its nexus and it starts in this week. So I think this week might be the start. I don't know if it's all going to unfold all this week, but at least parts of it will. And that's what it feels like. So the theme that kept coming through was somebody being exposed and somebody kind of losing their footing and trying to put on the appearance that all is well and this will all just blow over and whatever. So that's going to be starting this week, I think. So we'll see where it ends up. That could be a few weeks out. Who knows? But anyway, that's what I get. Kind of rounding this sense out. Again, this is, I think, what we're going to be seeing in the news playing out, okay? I don't think this is like local stuff. This is all kind of out more prominent. The underneath card was the 10 of Fire, which is the 10 of Wands. And this is a card of taking on a burden or a difficulty. It'll seem kind of like what's coming out in the news. So that's where this is going to play out, okay, for this week. All right, I know that was a lot. So we'll see what happens. I hope everybody has a great rest of the month. And next week ahead, we'll be in a new month. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Bye for now.